Hey everyone, and welcome back to the All-Stars returning with the Silver Arrow season on F1 2019. Here at the Hungarian Grand Prix for qualifying, and last time out it was damage limitation from a poor qualifying with a few mistakes in the lap and nearly a spin. We started P15, we recovered to P4 to get some crucial points for the championship. And it was Sebastian Vettel back winning ways, and Hamilton finished P2 and was a second off the win, and that costly amount of points for Hamilton in the end. You know, that'll be crucial. We only lost 6 points, so damage limitation there. Hopefully we can close the gap to Hamilton at the Hungarian Grand Prix. 12 points between us heading into qualifying. Let's go with this Hungarian Grand Prix.
The excitement is starting to build here at the Hungaroring as the lights are about to go green for today's qualifying session. We expect some cars out on track any moment now. I was looking at some highlights of previous races here, and the one thing that really stood out to me was the run down to turn 1. It's not an easy one to navigate as everyone is scrapping to get into there first.
It's the scene of many incidents as drivers jostle for position. You have to make a choice between going for it and self-preservation. There's no point in going in hot if you don't come out intact the other side. Even if you're at the front, you will be worrying about the guys behind you.
Well, hopefully we will have a better lap here at Hungary compared to Hockenheim in Germany. So let's go for qualifying. Be crucial to get out to start ahead of Hamilton. And here we go for our one-shot qualifying lap. The DRS spot wide open, braking into turn 1. Good exit with the DRS activated. Purple first sector. That's been solid. Across the line, P1 pole position. Gets in pole position. Our first pole since Austria. Let's go. Mercedes front row locker, Hamilton alongside me, 2/10 off. Paper, P3, Red Bull second quickest, that's for sure. Butler down in P6 there. Vettel P5, Weber in the top 3 once again. Round 12 of 21. And we're 12 points behind Hamilton heading into this race. So we've got a chance if we can get a good start. That's just what we need in pole position. So I'm trying to think. I think that's only our 4th pole position of the season. Or before drawing the rivalry against Hamilton. This will be crucial to finish ahead of him today.
Well done. Very solid result. You're looking good for the race.
Thanks, Emma. Right. Time to head into the Hungarian Grand Prix at the halfway point of this All-Star season. Let's go.
It's always wonderful to come back to the lively Hungaroring. A popular destination this, nice and close to the beautiful city of Budapest, with some exciting racing to boot. Who can forget Michael Schumacher pushing his old teammate Rubens Barrichello up towards the pit wall in 2010, or those great races of 2014 and 2015 as well. Located 12 miles northeast of the Hungarian capital Budapest, the 14 corners of the Hungaroring are steeped in history and prestige. Overtaking has always been difficult on this technical 2.7-mile circuit, but the last few years in particular have turned up some exceptional races. Let's hope we're in for another one here today. Anthony Davidson joins me again for the race today. Let's begin by discussing Daniel Ricciardo. They've had to change their gearbox. It's never a good start to a Grand Prix when, right off the bat, you have to contend with a grid penalty.
Well, at the end of the day, it's always better to take some pain now than parking it up halfway through the Grand Prix. Let's just hope they can put that new gearbox to good use and get the results they're looking for.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. McDonald lines up on pole position and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Weber, Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel and Butler, Norris, Raikkonen, Sainz and Sergio Perez, Gasly, Hülkenberg, Lance Stroll and Russell, Ricciardo, Kvyat, Roman Grosjean and Robert Kubica, Giovinazzi and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, the run into turn 1 isn't too long, so the pack will be bunched up. Take care.
So yeah, we're looking at doing a 2-stop. And I didn't realise I had the mic off. So yeah, 2-stop strategy could work because in real F1 in 2019, Hamilton went on to win with a 2-stop strategy. So we're going to go for the 2-stop. Soft to medium to medium. But we'll see anyway, we could always change it throughout the race. But here we go then, on to the formation lap.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to
Copy.
do some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please.
Okay. So, our fourth pole position of the season. Ferrari was shining in Hockenheim, but now at Budapest they seem to be the third best in terms of qualifying at least. But what could they do in the race? But this will be crucial. Once again, we've always been behind Hamilton in the driver's standings. We're 12 points off. The closest we've been is, well, since the first race, you could say. But in terms of the championship lead, 6 points. It's been the closest, and Hamilton extended it a little bit last time out. I'm backing the pack right up on this formation lap. But I mean, it's going to be long race. It's a short track, Anything can happen at the Hungarian. I'm back in the pack right up, the slowest formation lap ever. Trying to get the heat into the tyres as much as possible. So here we go then. At the Hungarian, a Mercedes front row lockout. Front row lockout, I'm just getting excited, I can't even speak. But a Mercedes front row lockout. Once again, Red Bull second row, all Red Bull second row, and all Ferrari third row. What can we do? Can we get the better start than Hamilton? Weber, what can he do? He's been consistent in the top three. He had a podium at his home race last time out, what can he do? And can we take more points out of Hamilton today? 35 laps ahead of us. If the lights come on, 5 red lights. Lights out, and away we go for the Hungarian Grand Prix. It wasn't the quickest reaction there. Hamilton's already ahead, alongside, and Hamilton takes the lead, heading into turn 1. But we're going to try and fight our teammate back. Round the outside, can we do it? Getting close with our teammate Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton, has he taken the lead of this Grand Prix? I don't think so, because I'm going to fight back. What a move to fight back our teammate, and we retake the lead of the race. Getting the elbows out at the Hungarian. And Vettel was having a go at Hamilton, but he couldn't quite do it. What a move there, what a bit of action between the two Mercedes already. That was fantastic to see. The 20 runners still going all well. That reaction time was a bit slower than I hoped for, really. Well, Vettel's got up to third. Vettel's made a cracking start. Vettel ahead of Verstappen, and Weber's lost a couple places at the start. It's all happened between the big three teams in this first lap. Swapping places. But at the end of that one, we lead at the end of lap 1 from Hamilton, from Vettel. Williams or somebody's quite far back. I don't know if there's a bit of contact or a little spin from one of them on the first lap there. Not exactly pulling away at the moment. That seems to be the issue whenever I'm leading a race at the opening stages. Well, Hamilton's very close at my gearbox. He really can't get by here, so that's the issue for him. His problem, not mine. But yeah, it always seems to be a bit slow in the opening stages, as we've seen earlier this season. But very crucial to keep hold of the lead after a bit of a slow start that time. I thought Weber was going to go around the outside. But no, he's ended up down in P5. Ricciardo is out of the race already. We're only on lap 3. Hamilton's going to have a go around the outside. And I'll give him the space. And he can't make it stick. Was it a Ricciardo? Has he had contact with someone, or is it a mechanical failure once more? I was going to see, did Butler get that fastest lap, or was it Weber? Either way, early stages in this Grand Prix at Hungary. Have to try and break the slipstream once more.
Mediums.
Oh, that was an invitation for Hamilton down the inside, but he didn't take it. Battle resumes now. "19 runners left. Top 6 pretty much all together. Hamilton not being able to find a gap to overtake. I think we'll be a lot quicker once we go on to mediums, but it's just the early stages, it's just holding off my teammate behind pretty much. Very difficult to overtake here anyway. Hamilton's only chance I can really see is, you know, down the main start-finish straight. Or if he can get a good run, which I don't want him to, obviously. But he has got a good run this time around. And Hamilton with the DRS is now going alongside. He's trying around the outside and I don't think he can quite make it stick there. But if he gets a good exit, he's got the inside line now. We're side by side with our teammate once again. Oh, we just hold on to the lead, but we go a bit wide. Can Hamilton make something work out of it? Not on this occasion. But Hamilton will try and get a good exit here up the hill, but no, not quite. Once again, defending for our life here. Tell you what, if any of the top 6 hit first, that will be crucial for track position. Lap 5 of 35, I didn't even realise we're already on lap 5. Again, Hamilton right on the gearbox, and also pretty much everyone else up to Butler. I mean, Butler's has had a quite a race of P6 at the moment. Hamilton going to try again to make the move. Once again, we've got Verstappen now trying to take advantage on Vettel because any of the top 6 can take advantage of each other. We're all so close together, oh so close, Martin Brundle would say. But Vettel holds on to P3. Who's going to pit first? That's the thing. But when do you pit? That's also a thing. I don't know what strategy the rest of these guys are on.
This lap, please.
Uh-oh. Negative. We might be struggling, but we're not going to pit yet. Is anyone else going into pits? No, they're not. Right. I think it just releases everyone else because they're so much quicker. And Hamilton trying to get that slipstream once more, but I have to block. Right, a little out of shape there, not gonna lie, but we somehow hold on to the lead of this race. We will box for mediums, hoping this strategy will work for a 2-stopper. But then again, if it's 1-stop, it would be a bit difficult for the car behind to overtake, but we're a lot quicker on the mediums, that's for sure. Mercedes, Red Bull and Ferrari all together.
Remember, box this lap.
Yeah,
Keep an eye on your
copy,
distance to the speed limit line as you
copy.
approach, and make
But
sure
is
you can
Hamilton
speed.
going to come in? If Hamilton comes in, it will hold him up badly. And it will come in, it will play into our hands. Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
No, Hamilton will stay out. But also, we've got a Red Bull in, that's Lucas Faber.
Go, go, go.
Nice stop from the Mercedes through 2.3 seconds. Faber also, good pit stop. And he also goes onto the medium compound tyre, so Hamilton will take the lead.
Up to speed
So
now.
myself and
Let's get
Faber
some
have committed a
first
bit
tires.
earlier. But we do come out into traffic. It might not be a good thing, actually. Pitting that early. So we've got all these cars to clear now. Magnussen, Giovinazzi, Kvyat. But this will help Faber close in a bit. But it's crucial we clear these cars. And at the moment we're stuck in traffic. That's not what we wanted to have happen to us. I'm surprised Hamilton did the box. We're on separate strategies, I suppose. Well, Hamilton's got more life in those soft. Whereas we don't have any. We didn't really have any life in those soft. Yeah, Hamilton pits now.
Lewis is in for a
And this is
stop.
Hamilton's chance to get in front because I can't clear these cars at this moment in time. It's costing us valuable time. We just can't get round them. We have to clear these. We have to clear at least one of them on the straight. Come on. Hamilton. Seems like he's going to come out in front now. No, he doesn't. Down the inside of Magnussen, and it doesn't work. And there's Hamilton on a set of hearts. So he's going to the end. And we're not. We've got to pull out a pit stop length to Hamilton. And uh-oh, question marks now raised. Oh no. Well, I'm surprised we didn't clear Magnussen. But we're still in front of Hamilton. It's not going to look there, that was close. And also the Ferrari just stayed ahead of Lucas Faber. This is getting close. Too close for comfort. Back markers, get to pit. We've got the front runners right behind them. Just can't find a way by. Not at this moment anyway. Hamilton doesn't have a look yet. Just get Magnussen on the exit and I just can't seem to get round him, and I'll just Hamilton's there as well, waiting to pick up the pieces there. I'll put right there, he's got DRS, I've got DRS as well. Look at Butler! Butler's gone out in front of all of them! Oh my goodness me! No, Magnussen's gone round! There's been a collision!
Okay, the safety car is out.
Safety car!
Out. We need to form up at a reduced pace.
I couldn't go anywhere!
Delta time. Make sure to keep it
Sorry to
positive.
Magnussen. Safety car, safety car, safety car. I think Butler's jumped everyone. By staying out, Butler has just pulled off something amazing.
Box, box. We're adjusting the strategy.
Box, box.
Minutes lap.
There was Butler, there was Giovinazzi, Magnussen, and also Hamilton trying to get by. Locked up and spun Magnussen round. Sorry to Magnussen there. I couldn't go anywhere. Butler was coming out of the pit lane. I would have gone straight into Butler. I couldn't go to the right of him. I was blocked off. That got very messy.
Your lap times are falling off. We need to pit in for repairs. Box, box, box.
Is it worth going on to a new set? No, we're going to go to medium, and we're going to try and get to the end on those tyres. Magnussen, unlucky there. I couldn't really go anywhere. I sort of went into Giovinazzi and just went straight into Magnussen, also pits. But we're going to pit under the safety car. That's the second safety car of the season. Our race is a little bit damaged because of that. But luckily we can rejoin the back. So we've got a racing point in the lead. Butler is now the effective race leader. We'll have to see what happened there. Magnussen gets out front. I don't think he had a front wing change though. I think it was just a normal pit stop. I don't know if he had a slow puncture or something from the contact. Right. Pit stop.
Okay, you only have to stop once.
No, I think we can try and get to the end on the...
16 laps time.
If it opens in 16 laps time, we're going to have to do a lot of laps. Unless we should pit for hard instead, or change it. Let's go hards. Box for hards. Yeah, box for hards.
Hards for next box.
Copy. So we can go to the end instead.
Understood, stopping this lap.
Box. No, because the mediums won't last, I don't think, to the end of the race. We're going to go hards now. Going for the hard compound. Good. 2.2 seconds. Very good job, guys. Very good job. So, that should see us to the end. Hopefully. Yep, copy. Copy that. We're finishing on these set. We won't pit again. But we've got a lot of work to do now. As we're right at the back. And we were leading the early stages and it's gone wrong. I've got to catch it up because the safety car might come in this lap. Yep, we'll catch it. We'll catch up just about. So the order is all mixed up now. We've got a racing point in the lead. Butler is the effective race leader. He's jumped everyone. He was at a P6, he's P6 and he jumped all the Mercedes, all Ferraris and his teammate Verstappen. So Butler is in contention here for the win. We've had a crazy race at the moment at the Hungarian. Boxed in by 3 other cars, couldn't go anywhere. Unfortunately, Magnussen was unlucky there. We were unlucky too, but we can get back into this. Determined to beat Hamilton, our main competitor, as we go green flag racing here at Hungary. Green flag racing.
The track is clear. Green flag.
Green flag as we go across the start finish line, and now we hunt down everyone else as we already go down the inside of Kubica and Magnussen up into P17. Next is Kvyat. And Butler is the effective race leader, and he's got to pass a racing point that's yet to pit. I don't know why they didn't pit. It's going to cost him time. Purple first sector by nearly half a second, determined to get back up. Slow right down. But we have loads of cars out of position, so we could take our time a little bit. Magnussen also ahead of Kubica. Can't quite get around the outside of Fiat there. Now, this is where we start making moves. It's rich. The Racing Point's still in the lead, only just. Oh, that was dangerous there. Outbroke myself a bit. Oh, come on. No, I don't want to make mistakes now. Come on. Just getting ahead of myself there. Butler's into the lead of this Grand Prix. No, we're fine. It's just eager to get going all the time. Chip in my front wing. It's happened nearly... How many races has it happened? Who locks up there? I think that was Giovinazzi who locked up. Come on. Get out of my way.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Come on. Giovinazzi locks up again. Hulkenberg goes through. We need another safety car. Butler's got a huge lead.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Not today, Grosjean. Oh, that's more damage to that. Oh, come on. Seriously. Come on. It's just not good. This is not good. It's all gone wrong now. Oh, come on. Just getting ahead of myself once again. No way. Come on. Just impatient, and it's just not working out at the moment. We'll put the downforce down a little bit then in this case. Hamilton... That's Hamilton holding up everyone. Has Hamilton got damage? He's being overtaken by Vettel. I'm being overtaken by Fiat now. And he's got me fair and square. I think Hamilton's also got an issue of some sort. It's not going well for either Mercedes car. I think Hamilton is struggling as well. He's got an issue of his own. I always seem to go wide at that corner now because nothing's gone right this Grand Prix. My race is done. Like, I can't believe it went wrong. All that chaos during the pit stop phase. So I still get DRS and now Grosjean's going to look to fight back. That's fantastic. Not happy whatsoever. Oh. How's it got this bad? Well, the Red Bull and the Ferrari are battling for the lead. Butler's holding on to the lead for the time being. But this just doesn't do my championship hopes any good.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're
I
about
don't
a lap
care.
over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
I don't care. Gone wrong. What do you expect me to say to that? Why should I? I just need a safety car then. I can just get back into this race if there's a safety car. I'm struggling that much that the Haas is able to keep up with me. Once again, why didn't they head into the first corner? So the Red Bull's taken the lead now. Well, let's let them two battle. That helps me keep up with them, but now the Hasses are battling. They aren't making moves. I'm not going to get anywhere there if I try and pass Perez there. That'll be way too optimistic. But Hamilton is losing time. He's been passed by an Alpha, I think, as well, and he's got damage as well. So, bad day for Mercedes. All of a sudden, from a front row lockout, Weber's the leader. I thought it was Verstappen. Weber's now the leader from Butler. Weber's pulling away massively. I can get a good exit here for once now with my wounded car. Then I could mount a challenge here. Try and get some ground up as we go down the side of Sergio Perez on the Mexican. 12. Hamilton still in the points though. And Fiat again. I think I can just, because I've got to brake a lot harder and turn a bit with more force with the wounded car I've got at the moment. I can still kind of catch up to them. So I'm not fully getting away, that's the thing. I don't know if it's still, the car's just not there from since I hit Magnussen. The car's up ahead. Try and close up. Absolutely bunch of cars. I think it's Hamilton who's causing this traffic. And then I'm also causing traffic. Perez will try and fight back.
Remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
I just want these guys ahead to battle a lot, and then I can try and do something about this. 3 wide? Oh, that's going to get a bit heated. Oh, it's Verstappen who's lost out there. Verstappen's down in 11th place. It went 3 wide and they're going side by side through here. Wow. Has Verstappen got damage from that? I don't think he has. It's just backed out massively, and that's put me into this 4-way battle. P9, probably more than that. Just everyone's just either bunched up or just in their own world. What is going on this race? So you have to turn with more force around there. Can get the stack and that'd be nice. And Kafiat's worked his way into the point. Kafiat overtook me and he's overtaken the Red Bull. So Kafiat's showing, well, I don't know if Verstappen's got a damaged car as well. Hamilton's definitely got a damaged car because he's not getting anywhere. So Kafiat's making moves once again. Oh, yellow flags. There's someone behind.
It seems they
Is
fixed
that Stroll? Oh, please give a safety car now. Stroll is out of the race. It's a virtual.
The virtual safety car is out.
It's a Verstappen overtook me in the virtual. It's a virtual safety car. And I don't know if we'd have time to pit or not. I don't think we will. We're going to have to... Virtual safety car deployed. We were alongside... I thought we were ahead of Verstappen when it was deployed. Will Verstappen pick up a penalty? It's ending. Copy. Go! And it's ending. And we're going down the inside. And Verstappen loses out to Perez. And we caught Verstappen napping there. On the verge of some points. Where's my teammate?
We're trailing our teammate by 4.4 seconds. They're on old hards. They're in
If Hamilton's only...
first lap.
Perez, what the hell was that? Perez barging his way. How am I still going with this damaged car?
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
I can somehow catch up. We need another safety car though, that's the thing. I wish it was a full safety car, not a VSC. Oh. Had to cut the corner there, all out of shape. I don't know what Perez was thinking there. He was not going to get round that. Come on now. He dived down the inside, I was already turning in. He's got the inside, then... What? I didn't see, he's trying to overtake there. Well, Perez, I don't think we got any damage from that, and we did, and we're still driving with this wounded piece of car, but... don't even know what to say anymore. I really don't. How's Hamilton doing then? I forgot what position he was. Because of Perez's
Right, we expect these tyres to be good for a while yet. Just be careful with them in the high-speed corners. Gap to teammate ahead is...
We're closing in on Hamilton.
Seconds. They're on old hards. They're in 7th. The time
It's
last
7.
lap was
What has
8.
gone on with Hamilton? It's not been a good day for the Mercedes cars.
Available on the MFD.
I think Hamilton had a separate incident, that's the thing. I don't know if it's worth pitting though, it was too late I think. For a fresh set. Oh, that's a corner cut over the curb. But, is that Hamilton ahead of Hulkenberg? Yeah, that is. Hamilton, is it mechanical or is it actual front wing? Surely, he's had it the whole race. Hamilton and myself at the bottom end of the points as Lucas Weber, I think, is having the race of his life at the moment, I must say, in this All-Star season. Perez is now going to have a look and pull off a clean overtake.
They're speeding up again, so I expect they fixed whatever the problem
Oh,
was.
don't tell me that was Hamilton. No, 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 no. What is Perez doing?
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
No! I'm into the wall. I'm out of the race.
What happened? Let me know you're okay.
I've just been hit. I got spun by Perez into the wall and I'm out of the Hungarian Grand Prix. And that day has got even worse. As I tried to fight for control, I just could not keep out of the barrier. I tried to slam on the brakes as best I could. Perez will argue that I cut across. He wasn't even alongside. He was not alongside me. He was not at all alongside me. That's my race over. That's crucial for the championship. Thank you, Sergio. Fudge. I'm okay. Oh, what an idiot. He wasn't alongside, he just hit me from the back. I'm out of the race. This race was a chance to close the gap to Hamilton. We led the early stages and it's gone wrong for us now. And we'll see where Hamilton finishes, as I think Weber won the race. That was an action-packed race after all. And Lucas Weber takes his first win of the All-Star season. We've got Norris on the podium. That is insane. It's been a terrible race for Mercedes. Hulkenberg getting a couple of points. Verstappen had a poor race as well. And it's the first time a Mercedes is not on the podium, as Butler got second. He had a solid race as well. Well, that's a top three. I don't think anyone would have predicted that was a very action-packed race, but Hamilton was 8th, he only scored 4 points. He has not. It wasn't a good race for any of the Mercedes drivers. Well done to Weber. Weber and Butler are in their own race there. Butler's going to be happy with P2. He might. I think Butler's up to second in the. Not second in the. Fifth in the championship because Butler finished second, but. There was a really bad race. I don't know what happened to Hamilton. I think Hamilton may have had his own damage. Just a race full of incident, and I'm just really not good. Since having that pit stop, it just went all wrong. We were leading the race by, well, not even a few tenths. It was just all glued together. It was the top 6, and I mean, not ideal. And the driver's standings, we're now 16 points behind. It's our first DNF. Hamilton had a DNF in Azerbaijan, and now we've had a DNF in Hungary. Weber is up to 3rd in the driver's standings. And it's a race to forget. And I mean, Hamilton would have had a huge opportunity, but I think he had some damage. He had a wounded car as well. He only got 8. And the constructors Ferrari and Red Bull are tied. It's been a disappointing race. The only good thing we can have a look at was the start where I regained the lead, but this is one to forget. Slow reaction time. And Hamilton already edging ahead there, as you can see. Look at that. Keeping our foot in and having the inside. I think this was a brilliant move, but then what followed was a disappointing race, and we didn't go on to win. We didn't even finish. Next to Sergio Perez. But he didn't even... He just hit me from the back, and I completely just spun out. I wouldn't have saved it anyway. Oh, I'm really disappointed with this race. We're going to move on to the next race and hope it's better, guys. Take care. Goodbye.